We are live. It says we're live. Hello, everybody. And yes, Jacob, I'm always this late. And thank you for the $2 already. It's a good start to the Wednesday. This is the Backlog. I'm Cy. This is Greg. Hey, Greg, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. I'm very, very well, in fact. I'm looking forward to this stream. Been looking forward to it for a couple of weeks now.
I know. I don't think I've streamed on this channel for nearly 4 weeks. So 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It's ages. And everybody, I forgot to send Greg the link. So I'm very, very sorry.
That's kind of why we're late, really, folks. I was like, so I was ready, but I just didn't have the link. But we have it now. We're here now and alive and kicking.
Yes, we are. Greg, tell everybody what you are building today, please.
Today, I'm building this. The intercity train. So I'm going to call it. Reminds me of the 125. And it's really, this is my first real train that comes with one of these.
Yeah.
One of these. And one of these. I've got no idea what they are, folks. I've built trains before. In fact, I've built two, both of which did not have motors. One being, where is it? That one down there. There you go. Hogwarts Express. Goes quite nicely with the mic, don't you think? And the other one being that gift we purchased that we got, the old steam train, which was of a gift we purchased. Back in the days, folks, when you didn't have to get a mortgage out to buy Lego sets to actually get a gift we purchased. Happy days, as they used to say.
The new gift we purchase is amazing, and I didn't realize it's 160 quid for that one as well. I already spent loads of money on the first.
I know, dude. I'm just like, oh, come on, Lego. And I was hopeful that they would include them when buying the Bricklink designer sets. It was a bit of a pain. So I was a bit like, but what can I say? They didn't. But they did include VIP points for once with it. My VIP points went up about 5,000. So I was quite pleased with that.
That's really good. I just noticed that Jacob gave 2 super chats, and he says, "Hi, everybody." That was the first one. So thank you twice, Jacob. That's really awesome. And it's made my Wednesday. Oh, here's another one. Sorry, Jacob is throwing his money around. It's just throwing a dollar.
Very nice.
Now let's say hello to everybody else. We have Fooling with Bricks is here. We have Gary Mullane from Ireland. We also have myself talking to Greg. We have Nicole's here. Nicole says, "Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? We're doing great. Thanks so much." We have Ollendorf. I was watching Ollendorf on Mikey J's channel last night. He was building. What was he building? I can't remember. He was building something.
Ollendorf. He normally likes his medieval stuff. Yeah, he's normally building stuff like that. And eating pizza. That's Oldendorf in a nutshell, I think.
He loves his pizza.
As we call him on the Discord server, Old. That's it.
Hey, Old. Mother Brick is here as well. Hey, Mother Brick. We also have with us Craig. Craig is here. Brick Stage Pass. We also have Thought Emotions. How's it going? Good to see you too. Magic Koopa is here saying that's a great train. I was going to pick it up, but decided to wait for the new green one. You might be able to pick it up, Magic Koopa. It's going to go down in price, I'd say, even more, because it's going to be retired soon enough, won't it, Greg?
Yeah, he must retire because we are getting that new one from the 1st of June, which is kind of what I'm interested in buying, actually. So this is kind of like a precursor to that. I'm going to build this one, build the track, and then what I might do is I don't know if it's going to be a day 1 purchase, might be day 3 or 4, who knows, get the other train, and I might live stream that one.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's an idea, that's all. But there's going to be a lot of water under the bridge between now and then.
Yeah, exactly. Tina's here. Hi, Tina.
That could be a catchphrase for the channel. I like that. Water under the bridge.
You need about 55 channels for all these cool names you've come up with over the years.
This is true, actually. Yeah, this is very, very true. But anyway, what are you building, Si?
I am building the Hoth ATST with this one here. Now, I wasn't going to get this. I was going to get the Lego City Beach House, I think it is, but yeah, it is a good one. But I've wanted this for ages, and I said, screw it, I'm just going to buy it. Exclusive figures, and I think the ATSC itself looks pretty cool. So grabbed it, and yep, I like it. And I've already started a little bit, so I've got like some sort of part done first. Two
Oh, what have
awesome.
you done? What have you built so far then? Because I'm not going to finish this set. It's too big to
It's
finish tonight.
huge. I've got the twisty part.
Oh, that's
for the
cool. Yeah, that's good. And it works really well, actually. It's a pretty decent mechanism.
It is pretty smooth, yeah. And there's a snowy Chewbacca.
Yeah, or Dandruffy, as I like to call him.
Yeah, Dandruff and AST driver. But check out the print on his helmet. There's his goggles.
Yeah,
there.
really good figures, aren't they?
Yeah, love them. So let's say hello to Tina Bricks is saying that the two new city trains plus Harry Potter trains. Presume that's what she's getting or something. Everyone's saying hello to each other. So yes, it's good to have you all here. Thanks for being here with us. And as I said, it's been a while since I was streaming on this channel. Been hanging out with Greg on a weekly basis. And yeah, so I'm going to open up a bag. So I'm just going to mute for a sec.
No worries, dude. Right. So anyway, I built the minifigure, folks. It kind of reminds me of one from the Lego modulars. I can't remember which one, but anyway, she looks like this. So that's the one I've built so far. That's cool. I'm liking that. Oh, there you go. It's just got the coffee sign on her torso, and
I love that.
Nice figure. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing too outlandish. Just a nice standard minifigure, which is cool. Yeah, because last week it was my birthday, wasn't it? So I didn't stream. I was in Bath last week actually, and that was nice. Really good weather. And saw Doctor Strange last week. Have you seen that film yet, Si?
Not yet. Katie, I was supposed to go with Katie, but she's doing some exams. She's exams next week, so we'll get to go soon enough. And I've managed to not see anything other than the stuff I know already, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. It's an interesting film, to say the least. It's quite, how can I put it, messy in more ways than one. But anyway, watch it and let me know what you think of it.
Will do. I caught up on all of the Star Wars movies, and I'd only seen the last one twice, so I watched it again. I went in with a judgmental frame of mind the first time, so I didn't take much in, but I watched it today, and there's a lot of unanswered questions in that movie.
I'll answer some of them. Maybe we can help answer them for you.
Okay, so surely if Rey killed Palpatine, surely she should some of her dark side must awaken in Star Wars 10, which I think they're going to make, right?
Well, they will one day. I mean, they said apparently Finn, the character that plays Finn, or the actor, I should say, and Rey said they're not going to do Star Wars for years. But once their how can I put it, their careers start flagging a bit, and Disney comes along and says, "All right, we'll give you like double the money that you got." That they'll be like, "Okay, yeah, I'll do it."
No problem. Yeah. But I thought there's one slated for 2023.
Oh yeah, but that's going to be a whole new series of movies. That will.
Okay, because I thought that they were going to make one more to kind of answer the questions, and then start a whole new saga. So what, do you reckon they'll just leave it?
Oh yeah, that's left now. That's done and dusted. The next big epic films will be either standalone movies, or they are going to go do what they said and go back like 500 years.
Yeah,
so a young Yoda.
Yeah, because it is kind of sad not seeing those guys. Except just seeing them as Force Ghosts isn't really, that much fun.
Yeah, I like the last three films. I thought they were okay. The last one especially was really pacey. What did you think?
They were better than I remembered seeing the first time around, and I think it was because I went in like being judgmental, going, "Oh, these are going to be rubbish," and it turns out I looked at them and they weren't, and I'm now like going, "Oh my god, I didn't buy hardly any of these sets, and it's going to cost so much money going back to buy them."
I bought a lot of the sets when they came out. I liked them. That's the thing. I like those three films. I tell you what, I'm watching back. I am watching back Star Wars at the moment, and Phantom Menace has got some really good bits in it, but it's not aged well. I watched Attack of the Clones, and I actually thought that was really good. I thought it was all right. Yeah. I was like, yeah, it's all right. You get Jango Fett, I mean, I thought Jango Fett was more cool in that than what Boba Fett was in the whole of the latest book of Boba Fett. I mean, what was the book about anyway? Did anyone ever see a book? I don't know. And yeah, and I'm watching Revenge of the Sith at the moment. I'm sort of halfway through that. And again, I've sort of not got to a part of it and thought, God, this is rubbish. What I will say is the beginning of Revenge of the Sith is one of the best Star Wars starters going.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah. It was awesome, man. When they got the war over Coruscant. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. So I quite like it.
Yeah, no, it's controversial. I think they're starting to turn into my 3 favorite out of the 9.
They're right. The thing is, the beauty of the first 2 is that the story was all there. The story was intact. It had a story at a beginning, a middle, and an end, right? And all the way through it, Palpatine was kind of weaving his thread or weaving his web of deception. In the last 3 films, you didn't know anything about Palpatine whatsoever until the very beginning of the Star Wars crawl, and it's like, what do you mean the Palpatine's in this? Where's he come from? And they had that complete issue, right, when they killed off Snoke. They killed Snoke. I was like in the cinema, I was like, well, who's the villain anymore? Who's the villain? And that's when I think, personally speaking, I think that's when Rey should have gone to the dark side. I think it would have been a much more compelling story.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because at the end of the day, the movie's called The Rise of Skywalker. Well, that's a load of baloney because she's a Palpatine. And that's it. End of story.
She always will be. And other people know she is.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I want to say hi. I'll just come back to that 1 second. I'm going to say hi to Midi Bricks and hi to Miss Amby and hi to Mrs. Mikey J. Hey Jen, how's it going? And who else jumped in? Mikey jumped in again. How's it going, Mikey? Yeah, so I was watching those guys streaming last night. It was good fun. I got sleepy, so I had to leave. Tina's saying, did you see the Lego and Target collaboration? We vote on 3 options and they make a Viking village, working mini golf set, or 3 marine animals. It did. Mikey was talking about those last night on his channel, and I mean, Target, I don't even know if we'll get to see them over here.
Oh no, they're going to build it. You'll be available on the Lego website.
Oh, that's good. I did like the golf one. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think the only one I'll vote for is the Viking. That's going to be my one.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with that one too.
And it's only because it's going to go really well with the Viking boat that comes out on the 1st of June.
Jacob says, I'm going to attempt to go to Brick Road, Chicago for the first time by myself via train and bus using less than $75 at an age of 17. Just be careful and don't talk to strangers and bring a stranger danger whistle. They're always handy. Hey, Nicole. Nicole is here as well. Oh, sorry, Nicole. Nicoletta's here as well. I must be a bit behind on this. I Miss Amby saying same here to something. Mini golf is nice as well, says Mikey J.
I think it's a really good idea. God, and I tell you what, right? I remember how long ago that came out because I was doing the LBB News when that one came out. So that's how long ago that came out. Yeah,
that's like 2 years ago.
I know, man. But I tell you what, right? I used to proper deep dive into the LBB News stuff. I don't know if I'll ever start it back up again, but anyway, I might do LBB News, but it's sort of a very short version of it. But I don't know. I quite like doing the sort of reactions when new stuff comes out. And talking to new stuff, did you go for anything on the Bricklink Designer program?
Oh, no. First of all, I forgot that it was going to be so soon, and then secondly, I was like, no. I just some of them were so expensive, and I have other things coming. It's Lorraine's 40th birthday in June, so I thought if I dip into any money I have saved up for whatever I've planned for her, don't tell her. I'd be in deep crap because I don't think I would have been able to get that money back as quick as I would like to. So I said no. If anybody if there wants to buy me something, you can try and get some of it. I saw what you got yourself. Very nice.
I tell you why I got them, because they're not going to make them for at least 8 months yet.
Yeah.
And they don't charge you. They only charge it when they post it to you.
You know me, I'd forget to put the money in the bank or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, really, I was hedging my bets. That's the only reason I bought 3. So I might not even keep all 3 of them. I mean, between you and me, the modular construction, I'm keeping that, and I do like this the chalet, the winter chalet. I quite like that one. But yeah, I don't know. There were some really, really cool sets on there, and they just went like hotcakes. I mean, I can't think of any other way of describing it really. Si, they just went like hotcakes.
Yeah, you see, that's the other thing. I have no patience for that. And I, me, I always get confused as well, and I'd be like clicking this and clicking that and forgetting everything. So, but I will live through the joy of getting them, watching you and everybody else open your like some people won't even open them. Like they'll just keep them as either investments.
No, I'll build them. If I don't build them, I'll sell them.
You have to build that train station, Greg.
Oh yeah, I mean the train station. I mean I got that. I mean basically, folks, that's going to be for my city. And this is kind of what inspired me to do the train as well, is that's going to be London Bridge Station. Simple. That's it. So that's going to be that sorted out. Yeah, and Studgate, I'm definitely going to keep. And you know who inspired me to get that was Craig. And because I took some footage out of, because we actually did a bit of a deep dive into those 9, didn't we? We were talking about them for like 50 minutes or so. We were.
I mean, yeah. They were the ones we all loved.
We did, and we all liked them. The ones that, I mean, the space one did not surprise me that did not go through. Not a bit. I mean, I looked at it and I was like, oh god, it's all right, but I think Craig said it actually. It's good, but the others make it look not so good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the standard was so high. But I don't know, man. It's it was exciting in the Discord as well. So just so people know, I got a Discord server. There must have been 10 of us in that Discord server, and we were having a right old laugh in there and basically saying, is it meant to do this? Is it meant to do that? Because it ain't straightforward. It's still ridiculous that you go on the Bricklink to buy it, you click on it, and it takes you to lego.com. And it's like, what? And I don't know how it did it, but anyway, I bought 2 of them using PayPal and another one using American Express, and they've gone to 2 completely different email accounts. So it's like, and I think that may be the PayPal thing. But anyway, I've got them apparently. But yeah, like I say, the one I'm least likely to build, though, the one I'm least likely, I wouldn't say keep, or maybe put away for a rainy day, is the winter chalet. Because the other 2 can easily go in a city, whereas winter chalet, well, they can, I suppose, but I might keep it and build it at Christmas. That's kind of like one of the reasons I got it. But yeah, that was not cheap, and I'm hoping there's a bit of a gap between them when they come outside.
Yes, indeed. Well, you'll be broke. Mikey says, just buy her a Lego slide. That's what I do. That's for Lorraine's birthday. She started to get into Lego. I'm so surprised. She got herself the Orchid set, which is really good. It looks really realistic because I put it beside another. Well, I suppose the other one isn't a real orchid either, but they both look pretty real. Jacob says, if you saw me in person, you'd think I was at least 20 because I'm 6'4" and very stalky. So yes, that's okay. People won't harass you then. Again, stranger danger whistle, and you'll be fine. Fool says, what? Oh yeah, I don't need her anymore. I have Lorraine. Foolin says, I bought the winter chalet before they sold out. Well done.
Oh, Baz, I thought he wasn't going to buy anything. He was on there saying, I'm not going to buy anything. There's nothing floats to my phone. He caved in. FOMO, Barry. FOMO.
Tina says she got the winter chalet. It will go great in a winter village. I really like the train station, but $400 too much for me. I figure I can buy a bunch of glass garage doors and make my own. You
can, but do you know what, Pete? Piece per part count, it's really good value. You know what I mean? It's a bit like the Millennium Falcon. It's an expensive set, but for the amount of parts you get, you know what I mean? It's actually good bang for buck. It's just the initial outlay. But I mean, I will modify that a little bit as well. I'll put some like sort of London features on it and stuff like that. So, but let's build it first. It's going to be, I mean, that is a real proper Lego train station, isn't it? And,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's why I got it. Really, and it's only because I want a train station in my city. It's simple. If I had one, I'd be like, yeah, I won't bother with that.
You have to do it in style, don't you?
Well, this is it. That's me all over, mate. I am Gucci. And of course, this was all on the back as well, because Lego's been coming out with all sorts of weird things this week. Ulysses, again, couldn't get that. It sold out in like a minute. I mean, it's just a joke. That is.
I knew nothing about it until, I don't know who it was. Somebody said, hey, Ulysses is sold out again. I was like, I didn't know it came back.
Yeah, it's one of those things, man. It's just ridiculous. Like, literally, I was there a few minutes to 8. I logged in. I'm there. I got it. I clicked on it to redeem it. The screen went dark. You're expecting there to be the pop-up screen. Nothing for a few minutes. Did it again. Saw it there, clicked on it. Nothing came up. Waited a few minutes. I was like, because it kept saying waiting for redeem server. And then I was like, okay, refresh, do it again. Sold out, gone. And I was like, I was sitting here. It was 8:05 in the morning. I was getting ready to log on to work. And I thought, thanks a lot, Lego. And that was it. Ulysses, though it's not Ulysses, it's useless. That's what it is.
Yeah, I've no interest in it, so that's why I wasn't on my radar anyway. The first time it came out, I was checking out to see if I would have been able to get it, and it actually arrived into my basket. And I know a lot of people didn't even get that far. And when I told other people, I can't remember who I told it. I think it might have been Rich, and like people were surprised, but it wasn't my thing. It should be, I suppose, because I like spacey things.
But you could sell it. I mean, you could sell that and put some money into your YouTube channel.
I couldn't sell. I hate selling. I hate the thought of selling on Lego. Do you know what I mean?
I sell loads. Well, I haven't sold loads for a long while, but I do sell stuff.
Yeah. And of course, it's surprisingly easy for her. First time, I was afraid that it would be complicated, but instead it was shockingly easy. Took me less than 10 minutes. Brickstage Pass says FOMO kicked in then, Barry. That is very true.
100%.
Yeah. How much was the chalet? How much was the chalet?
150. But when we went through it on London Calling, it was actually really good value. It's like 2,200 pieces, something like that. I think it's is it 2,000, Craig? I'm sure it's around 2,000 anyway. And it was like, yeah, actually, that's really good value. And that's one of the reasons I went for it. But I only went for that one because just in case they didn't make Studgate. I was shocked that Studgate got through as quick as it did. It seems that there's a lot of people out there that don't mind spending £400 on a Lego set, or £300, I should say.
Yep. Well, if you got it, spend it, because you can't spend it when you're dead. Craig says, I held my nerve, stayed on brand, and passed on any that got through. Barry says, Space Trooper presentation was poor, but there are rumors of a pre-1980s set coming. That's pretty cool. Brick Patch is here. Hey, Brick Patch, how's it going? Good to see you. What's up, guys? How are we tonight? We are doing well. A bit behind and saying hello to all of you guys. Sorry about that. Tina says, gonna email the chalet is shipping in March 2023. Holy moly. Oh,
yeah, they don't ship for ages. And that's when it comes out of your account.
What? I could have gone for something. And Lorraine,
they don't come out until they won't. I said to everyone, I said nothing's going to come out until next year, and you won't be charged until they post it to you.
Oh, that's pants. Mikey says, I had a choice of a new grill or more Lego. Which should I choose? I would say the Lego, obviously. Yeah, everyone's saying hello to everyone else, and going down because people are just talking to each other. Victoria's here. Hey, Victoria Fisher, good to see you. Victoria says, I ended up getting the chalet observatory, also lucky, and the construction site. Debated the train station, but was just too much. Yeah, I mean, that's a whopper of an amount of things to get. And I think it was your Instagram, Greg. You had a picture that would really, really like that building site with the crane.
Oh my God, yeah, that's literally, I'm not joking, 20 seconds walk from my office. And I looked at that and I was like, that looks really familiar. That looks like the Lego set, like completely. And I was like, oh yeah, man. And that just so, I mean, that was the one I wanted always anyway.
Yeah.
I just think it's really, really cool. And it's got a porter cabin, which is surprising that Barry didn't want it because of that. Because Barry seems to like porter cabins in his videos. Don't know why. He's mentioned it quite a few times. Obviously, maybe when he goes out and that, he likes to know where there's porter cabins, so he can. Maybe he's like a train spotter, but for porter cabins. Here's the thing.
Maybe.
I bet there's people out there that do that. Got to be in there.
Yeah, has to be. Everyone is into. Someone is into something somewhere all the time.
Or maybe Barry's works somewhere that they administer Portaloos or something like that. I don't know. Let us know. Barry, let us know. We need to know. Right. This is rather good. Does someone want to tell Sai that he's on silent?
Oh, my enthusiasm went down the toilet there. So I'll start again. It's been a while since I streamed on the channel, so I forgot to do a poll. So I'll do a little poll in a few minutes. I like forgetting about them at the end of the stream. It's kind of, what I do now. And if you're just joining, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Mikey, for reminding me. And so do that. And also, myself and Greg have this cool feature. A few other people have had them. It's called Thank You. So if you're watching this back and you think to yourself, I would have loved to have given a super chat, you can go down to the description, and where it says thanks, you can just hit that, and if you want to give something, you can. You don't have to. Don't feel obliged. It's just a new feature that myself and Greg forgotten, but it's kind of cool. It's awesome. Mini God, I can't even see it. Minifig Nick is here. Sorry, Minifig Nick.
He's forgotten how to stream. He's forgotten how to read.
To speak. Do you know, I was talking to Lorraine earlier today, and my tongue was so dry, it got stuck to my teeth like an old man.
Oh, so Connor. My bulldog, right? I used to have a bulldog years ago, folks. Beautiful animals, very cruel though, very cruel. And he fell asleep once for a few hours, and they fall asleep. All they do is eat, fart, and sleep. That's a British bulldog for you. And he fell asleep once in the sun, and he was like this. And then what he did was his tongue was hanging out, and it dried, like that.
Oh,
and
no.
Yeah, it literally he couldn't. It was like like that. He couldn't. His tongue was so dry, like he wouldn't low flat. It was gone really, really dry, and it was like, oh God. So anyway, gave him drink and put Vaseline on his tongue, which is a very weird thing to do, but hey, it worked. What can I say? But yeah, British Bulldogs, very strange animals, but I loved him to bits. I really did.
That's when they're puppies are nice. I'm not a fan of the look of them sometimes. I think they look a little bit ugly. But
ugly.
I want to say hi to Swaggy Mookie. That is my friend Baka's daughter. I'm not sure if that's Freya out there, but if it is, hey, how's it going? Say hi to your dad. And it's good to have you here. Very nice to see you. We also have Click and Cliff is here. Hey Cliff, how's it going? Good to see you too. Clickety Cliff. Who is another YouTuber, so go and check him out. Everyone actually who's in the chat has a YouTube channel, so go and check everybody out. And if you like what you see, subscribe to them and hang out. They all do live streams too. Some of them, like Click and Cliff, they're mad. They're from America and they're just hilarious. And some of the stuff they come out with will make your cheeks a little bit red sometimes, so you blush. Tina wants to know if there is a difference between a British Bulldog and a French Bulldog. Greg, you can take that away.
Yeah, British Bulldogs are much bigger. French Bulldogs look like pugs with stand-up ears. That's a French Bulldog for you. Do love a French Bulldog. I really do. I think there's a Boston Bulldog as well. Quite like those.
Really?
But yeah, I'd have a French Bulldog actually. I think they're lovely. I think they're less cruel than a pug and a bulldog because those animals just can't breathe properly. They're like, it's just it's a bit sad, really. Do you know what I mean? You sort of think, yeah, you look lovely and you're all cuddly and they've got beautiful characters. They really have, folk. But yeah, it's just a bit of a cruel. They're just a bit of a cruel weed. Now, American Bulldogs. Oh no, actually, I think there's I think there's something out there called an English Bulldog, and I think that's going back to the times, almost a Victorian time, when Bulldogs had sort of more of a snout and things like that. And they're lovely. But yeah, I don't know. I just after having one, I was just like, my God, I was a bit. I'm not anti-Bulldog, but I kind of think, they're just not. They're just a bit of a cruel breed to me. They're kind of man's designed them, and
they
like
a toy poodle.
Yeah, the animal into consideration, sort of thing.
Yeah, I like pugs. I think pugs are a bit cute. I never used to really like the look of a pug, and I think it's because of Doc Cotton. Just that dog just looked a bit. Oh, Willie! Oh my!
He loved it because she was called Willie.
Ethel had it, wasn't it? Ethel had Willie.
Ethel had Little Willie. She used to call it. I think that's probably why you liked him, really. But Dot always used to have it because he always used to cock his leg up in the laundrette, didn't he? That was
he
was so bold.
So who was that? Someone was asking something there.
Swaggy Mookie Muck Gillick Clanar.
That's quite cool.
Yeah. Not bad. Nice to meet you, mate.
That's my friend's daughter. Buck is one of my oldest friends. We used to get up to shenanigans. I'm not going to mention any of it here because that's his daughter. It's always going on saying, "Dad, I heard you did this and did that when you were my age." He was very placid. I'm only joking. Simon Moss is here. He says, "Hello,
strange term to use, Si. Placid. I've never heard you use that regarding a person before. Placid.
Well, I read a dictionary in the toilet now. It's amazing.
Do you? Because I use the term placid for something quite different to that. In all honesty, just saying.
I think that one starts with an F, or a PH. Anyway, moving on. Tim is here as well. Mental Observatory was 180 at checkout, not the 250 as described. Shut your face, really? Oh my God!
Oh, that was a bargain then. That was a really nice set. I know Stelena bought one. I honestly thought Craig was going to buy that, as it happens. But I didn't buy it because it was actually something that I think it was Craig said it. Craig said it's on a hill. And I was just like, oh, yeah, that's put me off. So I was actually interested in that. And I got put off because of the fact that I haven't really got any hills yet on this. But there we go. But it's one for the future, that's for sure. But it won't be too long, hopefully, and I'll build the castle in the forest as well. I'm just waiting. I'm going to wait until they announce the castle, and then I'll just probably jump on a bit of a hype wagon and build that.
Yeah. And if any of you guys have bought anything and you don't want, let me know, and maybe I could buy it off you, because I didn't know. I didn't realize you could buy it and pay for it months in advance. It's like the 80s where you could buy a television and then get it in 2017.
But you don't pay for it until they ship it. So basically, those 3 items that I've pre-ordered, I have not paid for them yet. No one's paid for anything yet. They won't pay for them until they ship.
Oh, man. I think they're going to be having more. Like, is there more going to be voted on for another 2 years?
That was round 3. I don't know if there's a round 4. I mean, blimey, these rounds started in 2021.
Yeah. Yep. Brickpatch, how's it going? Good to see you. Wants to know, are you planning on going to the Irish Lego store opening night? If it's opening in the nighttime, that's pants. But I'll still go. I'm hoping they'll open like in the morning time. I don't know. Do they do openings at nighttime?
Well, in Leicester Square they do, but that's only for special events.
No, I mean this is the official first time opening.
Yeah, I wouldn't open it at night. I'd open it during the day. You want to maximize the people coming through. But
yeah, hopefully
I don't know, man. I don't have any idea when it might be opening yet.
No, unless anyone in the chat has, and if you do, let us know, because when I rang, they didn't even know there was one opening in Dublin. The guy told me, no, there's nothing opening. I was like, you sure? Because like it's in the media, and he had to look, and he's like, oh yeah, it's open in the summer. And I was like, you just got that from Google. Let's have a look at Greg's carriage. His undercarriage.
This is bag 4, which is nice. Nice bag. It's the buffet lounge. That's Hot Dog looks a bit rude at that angle, doesn't it? There you go. You got some poops in there as well, Si. You like those?
Oh yeah.
And, yeah, there we go. It's a nice carriage. Well, I say it's nice. It's not as nice as the Hogwarts Express one, but it's a city train. So it's a bit grey, it's a bit blue. And now we're going to add a little bit of yellow to it because I'm going to be on bag 5. Racing through it, so I'm racing through it.
Charging through it. Mikey, he's my 15th favorite Irishman, 14th is Graham Norton, and 13th Liam Neeson. Obviously talking about me. Let me see where. Yeah, Craig Ilside is my favorite Irishman. I'm probably the only Irishman you know as well, so that's okay. But thank you, Craig. You're my third favorite Northerner after Ant and Dec. So yeah, I love you. Where's Paddy McGuinness from? Is he from Preston or somewhere?
I don't really know actually.
And where's Preston?
A nice wife though.
She's a very good-looking woman. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Did you watch the games?
I got to be honest. I didn't actually. I've been busy watching West Ham recently. Blimey, West Ham have been playing some blinding games the weekend, especially. Actually, Barry's back in again. Did he avoid all the FOMO comments?
Lovely.
Yeah, Craig's team did really well. We beat Arsenal on Monday, I think it was, wasn't it, Craig? That was a great result. That was.
Who does Craig support?
He supports Newcastle. Is it Newcastle or is it Sunderland, Craig? Not quite sure.
I saw Sunderland play before. I think they played Liverpool.
So, sorry, we got a load of new peeps out there at the moment. Do you want to tell them a little bit about the backlog, what it's about, where they can find it?
The Backlog is a collaboration between myself and Greg. Greg's channel is called London Bridge Bricks. If you're looking for a link to his channel, it's in the description below. If it doesn't work, I'll have to put it in again because sometimes when you copy and paste, it don't work. And there's also a link to last week's, or last time we were on together because Greg was on holidays. He was a bit ill, so there was a bit of a gap. So that's there as well. One of his most watched backlogs, which is pretty cool. We do this show on a rotation. So this week it's on mine. Next week it'll be on Greg's channel, usually 7:30. And we build stuff supposedly from our backlogs. But sometimes we go out to the shop, buy something, and build it that week. So so if you don't know who Greg is, go and check out his channel and subscribe to him. He does a weekly show on a Friday as well called London Calling, which is pretty good fun. Get a load of us on there. We talk about all sorts of Lego related stuff, and we talk a lot of nonsense too.
Yeah, we do. And just in case you're wondering, Si, the link doesn't work.
As usual.
As usual, Si. You can test these links when you put them in.
Just things like that without that. But I will fix that, don't worry. And it's basically London Bridge Bricks. Type it in on YouTube. Not London Bridge is falling down. I think that comes up first. So, yeah.
I think it does. But also as well, and don't Google London Bridge because it'll come up with Tower Bridge.
Yeah, wrong picture.
Google can't get it right.
Mikey says, how about this? Number 1, Sarah Connor, 2, St. Patrick, and 3, Bono. Well, St. Patrick was Welsh, actually. He was from Wales. he was kidnapped, brought over to Ireland, and forced to be a shepherd. This is no joke. But for some reason, then he went back to Wales, converted to Christianity in the meantime, and came back to Ireland to save the Irish and make them all Catholics. All right. So that's why he's the patron.
He's not even. Do the Welsh hold that over the Irish?
They don't care. Once there's a drinking holiday, I think everyone is just happy with it. Yeah, really. Man. Bolton. Wait, is that's where Paddy McGuinness is from? Bolton. Yes, I forgot that. Bolton. Should remember from having
no idea where Bolton is. That sounds like a very long way to go, and it sounds like a place where it rains a lot. That's all I can think that is. Am I wrong, Craig? Am I Craig?
Brickbod, Carrie's here. She wants to know who's on top, Ant or Dec. I don't know. I'm sure they'll have it in their biography. Usually the top. Oh, I know what you mean. Oh, you don't mean it like. But I know it. Yeah. Who'd be on? And the small Ant Dec to me is funnier than. Well, they're both funny, but the other guy seems a little bit more funny than Ant. Oh, look, Craig's number two favorite Irish person is Nullig. Oh, that's so cute.
I'm going to say Lorraine's mine then. Because she talks like this! It's kind
So
of like...
Lorraine says, hi, everyone, and apparently you're Greg's favorite Irish man.
Oh, think Lorraine's accent is like, imagine Cy O'Connor, right, with a Dalek voice. That is Lorraine. That is Lorraine. That's what she sounds like. And like Kerry sounds like this. And if you look at Ian a bit funny, she'll duff you right up. That's genuinely what Kerry sounds like, folks. It's a very good impression. Well, it leaves an impression on me anyway.
And we also have Mr. Solo, who is here saying hello.
Solo. Whoa. He's not Solo Brick Builder anymore. He is Solo.
Frey wants to know, what is your dream Lego set? Well, for me, I'll tell you what, I have a few dream Lego sets and they'll never be made. I would love to see a kind of a horror one, but from the games. So I think maybe something like Silent Hill, or maybe something like Silent Hill, which is a horror game, or Resident Evil, something like that would be pretty cool. I'd love to see, but obviously Star Trek, because I love Star Trek. They'd be some of my dream ones. What are you?
So I don't know, when people say dream sets, is it not normally a current set they're talking about?
What is your dream Lego set? Surely that's something you dream about and go, I wish Lego would make it. My dream Lego set that I don't have that I'd like to buy would be, there's loads of them.
So it's got a very strange way of looking at the world, folks.
What would your dream Lego set? What would your dream date be? What would your dream car be? Surely they mean like, what would your dream date be? If you're single, you pick a guy or a girl. What's your dream holiday? Surely it's somewhere you've never been.
Easy. Pamela Anderson. Huh? Pamela Anderson.
Back then or now?
Back then, when I was a kid growing up, she was definitely my ideal date. No bones about it. I didn't have a chance. I didn't have a chance. These days, though, if I was single now,
we're supposed to talk about Lego sets. One of us will get into trouble.
It's easy. It would be the refurbed Starship Enterprise. There we go. Big scale.
Yeah. Oh, I got a text. Oh, that's okay. Okay, so earlier on that wasn't Freya, so hello, and this is Freya now. Because sometimes people come on in their alt accounts, and it's like, because Katie used to do that. She used to come on in her 80s Life account, and that's when no one knew she was my daughter.
Yeah. What was that?
What was what?
I heard the song.
Do you know what? I think my chair's starting to do a creaky noise, like Craig. Who was a creaky chair? Craig, yeah.
Oh, Craig, yeah. Well, basically, he kept blowing off and blaming his chair.
So Aveen is out there. So hey, Aveen. Now, do you know? I've just realized I've been chatting for ages, and you're clicking away there, and it's supposed to be the other way around. So I'm gonna have to start building some stuff. Mikey says, yes, horror. Minifig, who's here? Hey, guys, how's it going? He says, sorry, I'm late. You're never late once you're able to get in. That's fine. If you can't, watch it back. Anyone who's joining, don't forget to press the like button, which is a thumbs up. And I forgot to do the poll. I'll do the poll in a second. That's always fun to take part in. And you can all remind me at the end and let me know if...
It's got to be a good question, Si. It's got to be a good question.
Okay, I'll think of a good question. I better forget anyway. And I think I've gotten down as far as I need to. Everyone else is just chatting amongst themselves. So I'm going to try and build something because I was definitely aiming to finish this tonight. Yeah.
The ATST is a relatively small. You've done the big part of it. I've nearly finished what I was going to build tonight. This has gone swimmingly quickly.
Yeah, I skipped the droid. I didn't want to build a droid because they always make you build a car or something like that at the very start. So I skipped building that because that holds you back.
So are you going to build like a leg tonight then, Si?
Well, I'm building what I presume is the kind of torso part, because that looks like the legs are going to go on there.
Yeah. Okay.
So
we will see.
yeah, my chair is creaking, but my friend Baka told me my chair is creaking. Yeah, do you know, because I was here one night ages ago and I heard this little kind of, I thought it dropped something. And I looked down, I couldn't find anything. And the plastic bit, because it's a swivel chair, and now it swivels still, but it kind of creaks. So I need to get a new chair. I got it in Home Store and More, and it was half price. I think it was 180 or something, half price on special, and then they took more money off because it was display. So I was quite happy with it because it's a tall one. But yeah, ooh, look who we have, Mr. Cabbage Face. Is this live? No, this is not live. This is actually a pre-recording that we're going to put out next month. Mikey says he'd buy the Enterprise D one day if they did it. The Enterprise D is the next generation, isn't it?
Yeah, Picard.
Yeah.
I go for the Enterprise from Strange New Worlds, but I've not seen Strange New Worlds yet, the new series, but I do like that version of the Enterprise.
Yeah. Carrie says I'm building the Lego minifigure jigsaw puzzle. I think that's the same one Lorraine started to build around Christmas and hasn't finished. Hint, hint. Only joking. No, yeah. So that if it's one with all the little minifigures, and that's pretty cool. Brixine's here. Hey, Brixine, how's it going? He says, what's happening, everyone? Nice to see you. Wakey, wakey. I keep missing him on a Sunday because I get up so late. And I get up and he's like finished like 2 hours ago, and like, ugh.
What time do you get up, Si?
Oh, sometimes it's 10 or 11 on a Sunday.
Really? Oh my god!
It's a Sunday. What are you supposed to do?
I'm too busy to. I mean, that's fine. But you go to bed late though, don't you? It's not like you go to bed at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, no, it's true. I do go to bed late, and again, that's down to hanging around with my friend Baka because he doesn't really sleep. And that's my mobile telephone. It's my phone, old man. What's that noise? What's that? Beep, 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 beep.
He said it's a chair. Why is he making that noise?
Why is the phone going beep, beep?
Come inside. Show us your skills.
Now it's on vibrator.
Right, okay. Well, that's more pleasing for you, isn't it?
Olaf says, alas, I finally finished my Bricklink studio for my swampy base for the castle in the forest set to carry around without splitting it into 3 parts of a castle. Well, I move it around. That sounds pretty cool.
Cool.
Every single to Richard. Fulton says, large brick built alien queen. Oh, from Alien.
He must be talking about. He likes aliens, doesn't he, old Bassa?
Yeah.
Did Barry explain why he caved in and went for the Winter Chalet?
Barry, tell us again.
Yeah, Barry,
we didn't read it.
We might have missed it, Barry, or Barry might have nipped out. we were saying, Barry, that you was adamant that you wasn't going to get anything, and that's why I was a bit surprised that you got something. And also as well, folks, tell us, what did you buy, if at all anything? Did anything float your boat for the Bricklink Designer Program? Round 3. Oh, site Eurovision Song Contest. Very good.
Oh, it was so good. I wasn't sure if you watched it. You watched it, yeah?
Yeah. I watched sort of half of it, and I don't know why I didn't watch all of it. Do you know what the thing was, right? I genuinely thought Ukraine's going to win, like hands down, and they did. And the UK guy, I mean, that UK entry, right, is definitely, right, a proper cross between David Bowie and Elton John, that song, isn't it? It's like Space Odyssey meets Rocket Man.
And the weird thing is, I said to Lorraine, this has no chance. But who was this? Somebody said on Friday that it's like one of the favorites. And I was hoping, because the UK haven't even scored points in the last while. Like, so I was happy that they got where they did. Well deserved. And did you notice that I think it was 3 of the big 5 got into the top 5? Spain, UK, France were doing well, and somebody else, France, UK, Spain. I think it was those three actually. Were quite high. But yeah.
I genuinely enjoyed it. I just thought it was quite just a funny show.
I love it. I wouldn't miss it.
And you know, it's completely OTT. Did you used to watch Euro Trash? I can't remember if I've ever asked you.
Yeah, I did. I love that.
Dude, I used to love that. Rapido. Do you remember that program as well?
That was crazy.
Who was the designer? Jean-Paul Gaultier, wasn't it?
Jean-Paul Gaultier, yeah.
Dude,
I didn't know he was because I was younger then. I didn't cop on that he was the same Jean-Paul Gaultier that was the designer, because it was a mad show. Like,
it was completely weird, especially when they used to go and find the weird show of the week, didn't they?
Yeah.
I loved Euro Trash. It was just bonkers.
I think there are younger people watching, so we'll have to keep it a bit.
Oh yeah. But it was that wasn't even on late. That's the thing.
No.
It used to. I think it was on before or after Star Trek on like BBC Two.
I thought it was on Channel 4. It was on BBC Two. Yeah.
I think BBC Two or Channel 4, one of them anyway. I always remember watching Star Trek and then turning over and watching Euro Trash. I just think, blimey, this is absolutely off. Like
bonkers. And I love the way sometimes they do a piece and then everyone would be just standing there kind of in silence and kind of look at each other like, are we finished? Is that it? And then like there'd be a fart noise or something and you're like, okay. And but I mean, it was just mind-boggling. Like, but they don't do anything like that anymore. There's no.
I know. And I like the programs like that because it's just random. I like random stuff. There we go.
I like that kind of shock TV.
Yeah, this is quite good. I haven't applied the stickers to this, folks, because the stickers are in the box somewhere. I can't be able to get them, but I might build the next one because it's only 8:30. I can't believe I built this so quick. But can I show you something, Si?
Yes, you can.
I'm building it using the iPad, and oh my God, I've just got to the back of it, and I'm like, they've got these proper construction sets from back in the day, 2018, I think the set came out. Oh my God, they're really good. Check these out. I'm going to have to try and get some of these. Look at them.
Awesome.
How good do they look, everyone?
I don't have any of those. You know, I should have gotten them. Especially that big kind of crunchy thing that breaks up rocks on the top right.
Yeah. 100%, man. I mean, that looks great, and the one in the sort of bottom left does as well.
Yeah.
Barry says he caved in because I want to start a small winter village, and I have a train running around it. I love that set. Oh, dude, you are funny, Baz. You go, I ain't gonna buy nothing. Nothing floats my boat. You go, you've got nowhere to put it, which is a bit. You've got nowhere to put your Lego now, Barry. What are you going to do? You got a Lego channel. That could be an ish. Maybe, Barry, maybe you could get with the space thing, not the space as in the theme, folks. Maybe you could get into doing stuff like Macropolis. That's a really, really good theme, that is. And it's like a proper city. Because someone's done a micro city, haven't they? Based on all the current modulars. It looks fantastic. Check it out, Barry. It's out there. Oh, yeah, look. Can I show you some more, Si?
Yeah, honey.
Lego City a few years ago was very good. I got a couple of these, but I didn't get the big one. Look at these. These are really good. Now, I've got a couple of those, but I haven't got I haven't got all of them. That's it. That one I really like, though. Check that one out.
Yeah, some of them were in one of my local shops, and I didn't bother getting them. And then I was like, should have gotten it because, as I'm always saying, I've got like this. Hi, Lorraine.
Hi. No one can see you, Simon. We certainly can't see Lorraine.
She's never going to come on to it. She's actually
come on, Lorraine. Videos. Come on, Lorraine. Show us an arm.
No.
Show us an arm. He said.
Yeah, show us your arm, Lorraine. Come on. You know you wanna.
So first of all, I put a poll out there. It's just a poll. It's an intro, and I don't know I don't think we spoke much about this person on London Calling for the past 2 weeks, and it's kind of set the Lego Star Wars world on fire. So the question is, are you excited about Phase 2 Cody? Yes, no, or who? Who's that? So
What-
take
what
part in
about-
that. Don't forget to, huh?
Is there actually one coming now?
Phase 2 Cody. Yeah.
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 In what set?
In the AT-ET, as far as I remember. I think it's an AT-ET. Yeah, AT-ET.
This feels an AT-ET. That sounds like something from an 80s alien film.
Let me just double check. It's an ATTE. It's an ATTE, as far as I remember. What did I say? AT-ET?
Yeah.
Someone ate an ET.
You said ET, like, phone home. That one.
Shut your face.
That was good, though.
She likes your impression of ET.
Oh. Yeah.
Phone home. Oh, yeah, he's coming, and he's coming soon. So, well, not soon. He's coming anyway. And there's going to be loads of cool. Stop you. Simon is here as well. Hey, Simon, how's it going? Good to see you. And Axel Plate is here too, saying good evening, Mr. Simon O'Connor, and hi, London Bridge Bricks.
Hello.
Topic Bricks is here. Sorry, I'll let you say hello.
Hello, Topic Bricks. Good to see you, Rosie.
Yes, good to see you, Rosie. Yeah, and Cabbage says Moldova was the best, so funny, in the Eurovision Song Contest. And there was the vegetarian song as well. Did you hear that one? That wasn't too bad. The lyrics were a bit mad, but
no, I didn't see that one.
There was some on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, did you not watch the qualifying?
No, I didn't watch the qualifying.
The qualifying was on Tuesday and Thursday, and then the main show was on Saturday.
Oh, no, Saturday's the only one I watched. So, yeah, sorry, I didn't realize that. I didn't know there was like a qualifying rounds before that. That's good to know.
Yeah. Everyone's saying ATTE, said it again. Family Bricks is here. Hey, Matt, how's it going? He says, show us your purse hitting, please. It's not going to Matt wants to see you hitting me with a purse.
Oh, okay.
We'll do it for a super chat, $20.
It means something completely different where I live, Matt. And I know you don't live that far from me. Maybe it's Australian.
If you want to see Lorraine hit me, it'll be $20 as a super chat, please. Thanks very much. I know no one will do it if I say that.
That's how I was thinking. Brick Stage Pass. I was like, come on, site, give us a real kind of come on, not like a have you had a good day kind of poll, or did you like today's weather? I thought it'd be a really deep, meaningful thinking one, side.
No one cares if it's a nice bloody day. Everyone cares about Phase 2 Cody, unless you don't like Star Wars, and then you couldn't give a rat's arse. But
I don't know, he sticks an 80 behind himself now. He thinks he's one of these Star Wars dudes now.
It's a Phase Cody. Everybody wants one. You telling me you don't want a Phase Cody? Hey, Jesse's here. Hey, Jesse.
I can honestly say I'm not that bothered because I'm more into the original Star Wars than Cody. I like one. I've got a Phase 2 Cody anyway as a buildable figure. So I'm kind of I can't say I'm all coded out already.
It's supposed to be really, really well done.
Well, they've got to get him right because I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people out there that will jump on their case if they don't.
Yeah.
I tell you what I'd like to see with it though, Si. Just one extra thing I'd like with it is the Emperor with the the nano figure of the Emperor. Yeah. That would look good. You know, when he says order 66 and does that.
Yeah. If they did that, you'd get 2 in it as well, because I always put 2 in.
They do. Well, I might build another one now. I'm going to build another one of these. I didn't think that was quite quick.
Quickity quick.
Oldendorf really does see the world quite differently to most of us, doesn't he? Yeah, I thought you were going to go down the route of does he do any coding, like programming or something? But no, it's gone down COD. Dirty mind, Matt. What's Matt saying?
Craig basically, where is it going to? Craig said, Lorraine, he can give you the finger and make his belly light up. Matt says, and Craig says, it's Greg's impression, Matt.
I thought that was quite a good impression, actually. Did you spot E.T. in Star Wars, by the way?
Yep. A group of them in the Senate. Yeah, so that's pretty cool because it makes you wonder if the Yoda then in ET was an actual member of his race.
Could have. Well, what do you mean he's race? They don't. One's green, one's brown.
No, Yoda's race. Grogu and Yoda are the same color.
Yeah, they're the same. Where did Grogu come into it? We're talking about ET.
There's a Yoda in ET, and when they were going around the Halloween.
Yeah, it's the toy.
No, it's walking around.
Yeah, there's someone dressed up as him as Halloween.
But how do we know it's someone dressed up as him? That's the point.
It was quite tall, wasn't it?
Well, why is okay? Well, if you're going to go down that route, why is there a fictional character from a movie in the Senate in Star Wars?
Because Steven Spielberg and George Lucas are good mates.
Okay, and when E.T.'s walking down the road, he looks back at Yoda and he tries to talk to him. So obviously he recognized that race. He didn't just suddenly go, "Hey, that's a cool outfit that guy has on."
Yeah. But no, it's all a reference. It's all a nod. You look at them; they nod to each other's films. It's like Raiders of the Lost Ark. The pub in that was called Kenobi.
But the point is, there's ETs in the Senate, and they are real characters in the movie. They're real aliens. And what if that Yoda that ET saw in ET is a real Yoda pretending to be somebody dressed up, so no one goes, "Oh Jesus, there's an alien! Kill it! Kill that thing!" Do you get me?
But it was someone dressed up as Yoda saw it.
Craig, help me out here. He's doing his thing again. He's pretending to be stupid. I don't know what
it was someone dressed up as Yoda. You could see it was.
Okay, my point is then, why is it someone dressed up as Yoda? It could have been an alien pretending that he was dressed up as an alien. Because in Star Wars, ETs. Yeah, it's mind-blowing. Think about it.
But it's clearly someone dressed up as Yoda. It's not like Yoda.
E.T. wasn't a stuffed animal in the closet, but he still got away with that.
Well, yes, but that's because he's an alien. I mean, he didn't even have any clothes on. I mean, how no one noticed that? I don't know. And he had this strange giraffe neck occasionally. I don't know what that means. Some sort of strange arousal thing. But there we go. There's an alien for you. But the fact is that was you could see that was someone dressed as an alien. It wasn't Yoda thinking, "Oh, I know what I'm going to do."
Everyone who watches that movie instantly goes, "Oh my God, E.T. recognized Yoda." Well, he didn't go around to everyone else who was dressed up and look back at them and go, "Oh my God, that's cool, and that's cool, and that's cool. There's a ghost, and that's cool." He recognized a member of an alien race in E.T. movie. That is what the internet talks about. That is what people who are into this kind of stuff talk about. I don't know why this conversation has gone off the rails, but it's just a conversation.
But I know. But you think it's Yoda dressed as Yoda?
No, a member of his race could have been on Earth at the same time. Why would that be weird? E.T. was on the planet at the same time as this. Could have been Yoda. Why did he recognize him?
But well, he kind of. Hold on, I got to see this back. Right, but you could see.
This isn't my idea. This is the internet's idea, and anyone who watches movies, that's where I saw it first. I was like, "Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God, I was watching this, and
but E.T. would recognize him because it's an alien race. He thinks it's Yoda, but that wasn't. You're saying.
Did I not just say that 5 minutes ago?
No. You're saying Yoda is dressed as Yoda.
No, I said that E.T. recognized that Yoda. And you said, no, he just thought it was someone who's dressed up as an alien. I said, no, he recognized
it because it was someone dressed up as Yoda, but he recognized Yoda as an alien species. Yeah.
That's what I said.
No, you said he was Yoda dressed as Yoda.
I never said he was Yoda dressed as Yoda. I said it could have been someone.
That's what was blowing my mind.
I said it could be someone from Yoda's race, and you said, how? One's green and one's brown. And I said, no. Grogu and Yoda are the same color. They're the same race. And you lost the plot going, whoa.
No, you said that Yoda dressed as Yoda. And I'm like, why would an alien dress up?
Help me, Craig. Craig, help me.
Oh, it's what you said. You said it, honestly. That's what was confusing me.
Look at it back.
All right.
You're confused by everything all the time. You get confused.
Sigh, come on.
It's what I said. It's what I said.
You said it was Yoda dressed as Yoda. That's what I didn't.
Now everyone's saying, no, you said, I said, you said, I said.
But no, he would do. It was just a George Lucas and Steve. I've got his name now. Always used to nod to each other's movies. But yeah, he was. But 100%, he would have done that. But that was just that was a kid. That was a kid dressed up as Yoda. I mean, he was a lot taller than Yoda anyway.
Jeebus, please help me.
But that's what you said. You said it was Yoda dressed as Yoda.
I said, okay, I'll say it again. In English, as again, Yoda recognized that person as a member of Yoda's race.
E.T. recognized Yoda.
Yeah, exactly. And he looked back and he was interested in that person, whether it be someone dressed up or not. And you are the one who was saying it's not Yoda. I never said it was Yoda dressed up as Yoda.
I think you did.
Yeah, you're wrong.
We'll play it back later, Si.
Yeah, we'll have to. Ben is here. Hi, Ben. Need a drink after that.
That's what I didn't understand. Maybe I heard you wrong, Si. But
it's fine. It gave them something to talk about in the chat anyway. Okay, so back to this. Ollendorf is given £5. Said, move on, you two talking rubbish. We never understand what you're saying. That's the whole point. That's why there's 30 of you watching us talking rubbish. But thank you for the $5. Sam Perry is here also. And Sam Perry says, evening everyone. Who was dressed as Yoda? Greg was dressed as Yoda for Halloween, and he really confused E.T. and E.T. lost the plot.
So I thought Yoda's race was dressed up as itself, and that's what blew my mind. That's what he said.
Oh, please help me, Jesus.
Lorraine, play it back.
Greg won't let it go until he figures out if he's right or wrong.
No. It's gone, but I kind of know what you said.
Sam Perry says, even everyone who's just as we said, Brick Sage Pass says it was Nicole. Sam, I wonder if Nicole dressed up this Halloween. Did she dress up for Halloween?
I don't think so. What, last year's Halloween? I don't think so. I can't remember if she did.
I think she did on. I thought she did.
What stream was that though?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We had a good dress up stream that Halloween.
Yeah, man. I really enjoyed it. There you go.
Oh, Mikey, you stop. So wait, Yoda and E.T. are the same. Yeah, they're brother and sister, and they're in love. I'm glad I've turned off clipping on my channel.
Why have you turned it off?
Because people have been using my stuff.
But that's like you say, but you clip Legos videos all the time.
Yeah, but if somebody clips any of our streams and uses it in something we don't like, as in something rude or whatever, I don't want that.
Okay.
I've turned off sampling on the shorts as well. Did you not do any of that? No. It's like privacy. I don't want my stuff being used by people that I've never seen or met or heard of before.
Okay. No, I haven't really thought about that, to be honest.
Yeah. Let's say somebody comes onto the channel and they cause hassle and we block them. They can just go and clip anything and make a little, thing going on, kind of just slagging us. Lorraine, what's going on? It's actually it's most fun I've had for a long time on the stream. To be honest, shut about ET. Why do we open our mouths about ET? Everyone's just talking about. I'm not even going to turn it off. Mikey turned off clipping on his channel as well. Brickstage Pass can still clip it. What's being clipped?
Yeah, you can still clip stuff.
Huh?
You can still clip stuff anyway.
Yeah,
it just they just stopped, I suppose, doing it easily, I suppose. Well, what one am I building here?
Matt says Si wants to control the rudeness. It's not my friends that are rude. That's funny when we do it. It's just other people that we might not get on with. Mikey J says, I had people steal some of my pirate ship videos before, and that has not happened. I know it's happened to lots of people we know, where people have just rebroadcast their videos and claimed it as their own.
Yeah, I suppose so. But but you use Lego's videos though, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm not using them in a bad way, saying Lego are rubbish or
no.
pieces of video or editing stuff in, which people can do with our stuff if they clip them, if we block them from the channel or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you're not using it in a negative manner or anything like that.
No, and I'm not the only one who does it either. What has Barry got? Barry's Bricksafe Pass says, or Cabbage Face says, just constantly swear and no one will clip you. Yeah, right. That's the best clippability ever. Barry says, I have a program and I can take your videos and copy them. It's easy. And sure, yeah, you can download them and whatever. But you're not going to do that, Barry. You're a good boy. Do you ever build any Duplo? I have Duplo stuff. So yeah, I actually have built Duplo stuff with Nulligan when he was younger. Greg, have you ever built Duplo stuff? Or do you have any Duplo?
No, I don't have any. But some of the figures are quite good. The superhero ones, I think, are pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's a good Hulk.
I think Iron Man, Captain America, all that lot.
Yeah,
really good stuff. I think they come out with some really, really cool stuff these days. But I can't go down there. Some people use Duplo for building their cities when they're like creating mountainscapes and stuff like that, because it's compatible with the system.
Well, it's cheap to buy and bulk for that kind of for that idea as well.
Brixie said, I had someone use my train video for news footage. Really? Blimey. I saw your video mentioned on Brickset. Is that what you meant? Or was that I thought that was just them suggesting your video for you, which is a neat touch. But I know Beyond the Brick seem to be showing off a lot. They seem to go through a phase of doing that, but they would ask the people if they can do it.
Yeah, they credit people. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cosmo Candy's here. Cosmo Candy says, hello, everyone. Hi, how are you? Minifig Who says, it's just jumped to me loads. Hang on a sec, come back to you. Minifig Who says, oh God, he's on that again. I'm not reading out any more bloody ET stuff. And now they're talking about clipping all the time. So, Cabbage says, what if someone clips your video and it gets more views than the original? Is that good or bad? Well, when they clip your video, YouTube recognizes it's your video that was clipped. So you, as far as I've read, you still get, I don't know if you get credit or if you get watch time from that. I don't know. But if someone clips your video and gets more views than the original, it depends. If they've asked you and you said, yeah, well, then that's good for them. If they haven't asked you, it's not really fair, is it?
No, they should always ask. Like that's just rude if they don't. If that's what happened to Richard, then that's just rude. And I would definitely get on their case about that. I'd get on YouTube's case. YouTubers should be pretty good at kind of just going, no, they're not allowed to do that, because it's if they're so hot on their copyright stuff and the algorithm and all that jazz, then they should revoke it.
Ben wants to know thoughts on the Target sets. Have you any thoughts on them?
I like the Viking one. That's the only one I'm going to vote for. But I'm only voting for. They're not Target exclusives as such, because you can buy them from the Lego store. The Lego online store. So that's the only reason I'm voting. Because I thought, oh, hold on, they're coming out with a regional. This is like their loophole, coming out with a regional set. But no, the Viking one is the only one I would go for. That looked quite good, actually. Bazza, if you're out there, let us know what you thought about that one, because I thought it was quite good.
Yeah, in the shop, if I saw them, I'd go for the Viking one over the golf one, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, if I played golf, I mean, I used to play golf. It's quite good at it, actually. But
Really?
yeah, but I was like, I just never. I mean, I played it for a few years, and I was like, I proper got into it. And then one day, I just suddenly thought, how can people call this a sport? And I went back to playing football again. I just didn't. Yeah, I enjoyed it though, but it was a bit. It's the sort of thing I thought, oh, I'll come back to this sport when I'm like 60 or something.
Yeah, kind of like a retirement kind of sport.
Yeah, it was just a bit slow for me. Do you know what I mean? It was just slow. I was like, oh. I think that's when I got into running or something like that. Maybe that's what I did. But it's good though. I mean, it gets you out. If you've got like a stressful life, or you just need to get out and see some green and the countryside and be amongst nature, it's a brilliant thing to do.
Yeah.
But it was just still stoppy starty and stuff like that. But no, I enjoyed it. But it just after a few years, I was like, oh, I've had enough of this now.
Well, Tina voted for the Viking. Tina voted for the Viking set. Also, she also likes the mini golf as well.
Yeah. I think that's clever. I think it's a clever one.
Look who's here.
Hello.
Hey, no lag.
You're going to show him what you have?
Yeah. Sock puppet.
It's a sock puppet.
What's he called?
Yeah, what's it called?
Jay.
He's upside down.
Jay. Oh, I like that.
Jay from Ninjago.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, I recognise him now.
And say happy birthday to Greg.
Oh, it's his birthday today?
It was his birthday last week, but we didn't see him. You didn't see him on Friday because you were sick last week.
Oh, yeah.
So
Happy birthday.
Cheers, dude. What was the matter with you on Friday, dude?
Forgot.
You forgot?
Yeah.
What was wrong with you last week? You were vomiting? You were puking?
Oh, yeah. There we
It
go.
must have been so traumatic.
Yeah.
You forgot all about it.
Yeah. He wiped it from his mind. So,
Yeah.
was your sock puppet something that you did at school?
Yes.
Tell Greg all about it.
So, like, we were doing art and I'm like...
Doing art, yeah.
And then, like, we were, like, doing our own socks in school.
And who gave you the sock? Did your teacher give you the sock?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then it was so much fun.
And was it your teacher's sock? Did he take it off and give it to you off his foot?
No.
I hope you washed it.
No.
No, they were all cool, clean socks.
Yes. Nobody
Very
never even wear them.
No, that'd be gross.
Mhm.
As do you like talk as Jay as well when you're playing with the puppet?
Yeah.
Okay, so what sort of things would Jay say? Jay the puppet sock. What would he say?
Jay the soccer puppet.
Yeah, what did he say?
Yeah, what would he say? What would he if he was having a conversation with the other ninjas? How would that go?
Make yourself up a talk.
Yeah, or do you have a chat with him yourself? Is it you talk to him yourself?
I
There
don't
you
know.
go. That's the way to do it. I like your T-shirt, by the way, as well. That's very cool.
Thanks. I also got a new T-shirt from Penny.
Did you?
Next time.
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Maybe show us it on Friday. That would be cool.
Yeah, because you're in your pajamas now. So on Friday, you can wear your T-shirt and you can show everybody because there'll be even more people on the panel to show. Yeah. Oh. Okay, let's have a look down here. Nullig. So people are trying to figure out what was wrong. So Simon says, "Did you have too much chocolate?" You had.
I didn't have none.
No, you had a tummy bug like
I
the
just
Brick Gods
had
did.
like 10 chocolate, like earlier.
10 chocolate. You do chocolate stars.
Oh.
So say hi, Craig,
Hi, Craig.
and say hi to Barry,
Barry.
and say hi to Ben.
Hi, Bed.
Oh, say it over there into the camera.
Hi,
Not into my
Bed.
ear. Say hi, Old.
Hi, Old.
Oh, Oldendorf.
Old. Or no.
Or you can call him Dorothy. Say hi to Axel.
So,
Say hi to Mikey.
hi, Becky.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Simon.
Hi, Simon.
Who else is there? Say hi to Gaz, the minifig
Gaz.
who.
I might be who?
You still can't say. Oh, look. Say hi to Ozzy.
Just call him who. Call him who.
Who?
Say hi, Ozzy.
Hi, Ozzy.
And he wants to know what's your favorite takeaway. Me, I like a good chipper. I like a good chipper as well. Our chipper is really good. So our chipper gives, you know, the way you get like a bag of chips, and there's a white bag, and then the white bag goes into a brown bag, right? Our chipper fills up the entire bag, like it's just full to the top.
Yeah.
And they're really nice. We went
That's
to the
good,
change.
that's good,
We went to this other chipper just because other people were saying it's really nice, and only the white bag was full, and it cost nearly twice the price. I was like,
No
what the
way.
hell?
How
But
do
I
you call them
love
chippers? We call them chippies. You call
Yeah.
them chippers.
the chipper and the chippy, same thing. Yeah.
I never knew that.
What would your favorite takeaway be?
Let me think. It's got to be Asian for a start.
Yeah.
I'll probably go for something like. Oh, let me have a look. I'll probably
Good to get a menu.
No. It's I got to look at my favorite restaurant, and then I can tell you exactly what it is. It is. I don't even know what I'm
What's
looking.
your favorite takeaway?
Thai food's my favorite. I'd say, Si.
Yeah. Come over here. It looks like I'm talking to myself. What's your favorite takeaway? Pizza.
Pizza. From the pizza place.
It's the only one you get.
I want to know. Well, Oldendorf is obviously pizza. Oldendorf, do you actually get a takeaway every night, or do you actually make it? When I say make it, I mean just take it out of the fridge, put it in the oven for 12 minutes. Tell us how you do it, Oldendorf.
Tell us.
I don't know what we should call it. Do we want to call him Old or Dolph?
I call him Dorothy. I don't know. It's hard. Old or Dorothy. Yeah. Brett is here as well. Hey, Brett's Bills. Good to see you, dude.
I haven't seen
And
Brett for
just a
ages.
reminder, anyone who's just joined, don't forget to hit the like button. Take part in the poll. It's just a silly question. I forgot to do one, so just answer it as best you can. And if you don't know who Greg is, check out Greg's channel. It will be linked properly in the description below. Anyone who's here already knows who he is, so anyone who's watching later, it'll be there. So don't worry about that. Yeah. So are you going to say goodbye to everybody?
Yeah.
You're just standing off camera. Say bye.
Is he?
Bye.
Is he trying to put you off?
Yeah.
We haven't seen you pick him up and put him on your knee recently, Si. Why is this?
There's nothing to show off today. On Friday we'll show off your t-shirts.
Okay.
Bye.
Lovely to see you, No Lag.
He said bye. Axel places baked banana for London Bridge bricks.
Baked banana for London Bridge bricks. Have I missed part of a conversation?
Me too.
It's just homemade. There's no takeaway near you. What do you mean there's no takeaways near you? Where do you live? The Sahara Desert or something?
Just call Olden or Oldendorf is fine. No nicknames.
Oh, okay. Oh, old it is then. It's like Matt. He's like a variation of old, isn't he, Matt? Matt Elder. He's Matt the Elder.
Yeah. Matt the Elder.
Matt the Elder. He's going to be on London Calling this week.
Do you know everyone who's going to be on? Do you want to have a little talk about it, or do you want to wait till later?
Hold on, let me just bring up my my notes, and I'll tell you who's going to. I can tell you who's going to be on for the next 3 weeks if you like, Si.
What you can tell us. Okay, we've got some questions. Do you have any pets? I don't have any pets. I've children. So sometimes, as they get older, it's less pet-like. The peeing and everywhere stops. Greg, any pets?
No, not if you include in deers, foxes, squirrels. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Squirrels. I managed to do one of those reels the other day with a squirrel in it.
I saw it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was quite
The
cool.
minifigure and then the pan to the squirrel. Ozzy wants to know what's your favorite. Ozzy wants to know what's your favorite fruit. Mine is a grape. A grapefruit. You can't beat that bitter sweetness. Grapefruit. I thought I liked grapefruit juice, and I asked Lorraine to buy grapefruit juice, and I got it, and I drank it, and I hated it because it was so bitter. I meant. Oh God, what did I want? Pineapple. It was pineapple. I got mixed up with pineapple and a grapefruit. But the grapefruit, look, that's the really pink one, isn't it? The juice.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
grapefruit
it looks
pink.
amazing. It looks like it's going to be so sweet. And then the next thing is like, woohoo!
That's horrible. That's why I don't like gin. I don't drink, but gin. My wife drinks tonic water as well, and I'm like, that's yuck.
Ondorf says, got a feeling Greg hasn't seen Mikey's chat from last night. Or else he'd know how old he is.
What's that? What was that? Got a feeling Greg Mikey hasn't seen Mikey's brick chat last night. To know how old I am. Oh, I know how old you are, Ondorf. And yeah, that still makes you old, I'm afraid, mate. Don't worry, Ondorf. I dwell in all sorts of places. I just don't always. I'm a bit like Si. I just don't always make myself known that I'm there.
Yeah.
But I always leave a thumbs up, and sometimes I just leave it running in the background.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't say hello all the time, because I get pulled into the chat and I always end up chatting, and then you don't get what you're supposed to be doing done. Sometimes it's easier to watch a replay as well, because then you don't have to get involved in the chat. Although sometimes when I'm watching Hive, when I'm rewatching Hive's streams, I wish I was able to take part in the chat, because some of the chats they have are the maddest things ever.
Yeah, like aliens dressed as aliens, that sort of thing. So
exactly. Craig wants to know, what shampoo do you use in your backside? Timotei.
For your backside or your backside, did he say?
Back on your backside. On my backside, that would be Sure body wash, if that's a thing. I don't know.
You can be sure of Si.
Apparently, Ollendorf is 901 today.
There we go. See, proper medieval age. Do you like my profile picture of my dog?
That's a cute little dog. Yeah, I'd really like a dog. Do you know that?
What sort of dog would you have, Si?
I really like Labradors.
Yeah.
They're nice. And then I also like, what are they called again? The same. You know, I'd like to say what I'm going to say, but Greg will have some sort of issue with it. I'll say it anyway.
Cockapoo. He's going to say a cockapoo.
That 2 in 1. No, Snoopy is a beagle, I think. So a beagle. I like those.
A beagle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
A beagle's right. My next door neighbour's got a beagle, and he's forever escaping the house.
Oh, really? Are they bold?
Yeah, but they just pick up smells and scents, and they just go off.
Yeah.
Especially around here, blimey. I mean, it's like scent heaven, isn't it?
Well, that's so cute.
With the foxes, the squirrels. I mean, the other night, folks, I was sitting here, and I was watching like two animals in the night, kind of going to and from. That was kind of interesting. Yeah, it's very cute.
Ozzy wants to know, what's your favorite superhero? I'm not sure what mine is, to be fair. My favorite superhero. Let me see.
Shazam.
Yeah, yours is Shazam.
Oh, Shazam is my favorite DC superhero. Thor is my favorite Marvel Comics superhero.
Right. So favorite DC. Do you know my favorite DC? I like my superheroes to have superhero powers. So maybe the Flash, from DC, and then from Marvel. I do like Captain America. I like a lot of them. It's hard to pick one out from Marvel because there's so many. Iron Man. Iron Man.
Iron Man's not got superpowers though.
No. I'm picking one that has superpowers and one that doesn't from Marvel, and I'll go back to DC. DC non-suit. I suppose Batman really with non-superhero powers.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'd quite like to be like Tony Stark or Bruce Wayne. They're just rich, so they can have the power if they want it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I prefer to be Tony Stark than Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne just always seems to be pissed off. So maybe, yeah.
Yeah, Brixie's got a favorite sneakers.
Oh,
I was waiting for him to say that. My favorite sneakers is a Cadbury's bar of sneakers.
We've had this discussion before, Richard. You know, it's the Jordan 5, 6, and 7s.
I don't even know what that means.
Varsity Grey, the original kind of red and black. Mainly red and black Jordans. I know Baka's listening as well, and Baka got me into collecting Jordans.
What's Barry saying in that in his comment?
Barry is saying you're the dirty mind.
No,
oh my God.
Go up two more. Go up two more.
Found
What?
it.
Beagles need a lot of stimulation. Can you kind of tell us a little bit more what you mean by that, Barry? Now, talking of which, now Baz is going to be on this week, by the way, on London Calling. Liam's going to be on this week. This is going back to your question of 10 minutes ago, Si. Matt's going to be on there. Matt the Elder, he'll be joining us. We'll get an update on how his adult education is going as well, which is good. We've got the Brick Pods is going to be on. Hopefully, I'm sure Carrie's feeling a lot better. And everyone's had their chicken. So yeah,
Chicken.
we got with Carrie's other half, Ian. He eats chicken. That's all he eats, isn't it?
Oh,
chicken.
yes.
Yeah, literally by the bucket load.
Yeah,
we got Marvel versus DC. Let's go. That's easy. DC win, didn't they? They got Superman. That's it. End of story.
Thank you for the $2, Mikey. Yeah, that's true. So who did you say on the other team? Oh, just versus.
Well, he's playing versus now. Well, to be honest, it depends how you look at it. Now, after seeing the Doctor Strange movie, which I don't know, I'm not really sure the Doctor Strange movie was actually all about Doctor Strange. I think that film was definitely jointly someone else as well. So, but I can't say because you haven't seen it.
I've always enjoyed Marvel movies over the DC ones, and even the Lego sets over the DC. Now, I don't know what Legos. Just get going back to Lego for a minute. I don't know what Lego's problem is with DC for the past while. And if you look at the trailer for LegoCon, which is coming up in June, there's no DC banner in the trailer that goes really fast, but there is Marvel. So I don't know Batman was one of the first Lego superheroes, if not he was the first to be made into a minifigure, as far as I remember. The question is Marvel versus DC. If Marvel versus DC comics, I've no idea. I've never read any of the comics. Marvel versus DC TV shows, Marvel win. Marvel versus DC movies, I have to give it to Marvel just because of it's just on such a grand scale, whereas the DC ones are good, and I do like the dark movies. The Batman was just amazing. I didn't really have much to pick out from that in a bad way. I only had one criticism. That's why did his face not get burnt? But Greg said that's because he blocked the blast with his hands, and so that makes perfect sense. And the rest of the movie was amazing.
I really liked it, man. And that's done better than Spider-Man. And I thought that was a really good film anyway as well.
Yes.
And in all honesty, I actually preferred the Spider-Man movie to Doctor Strange.
Rich says, I'll be able to watch London Calling this week. Football has been called off.
Cool.
Ozzy says, what's your favorite DC character? Mine is the Batman Who Laughs. That is a good character. You know more about the DC characters than me, Greg.
Yeah, I was having deep and meaningful conversations about it today. But Shazam's my all-time favorite superhero. End of story, or Captain Marvel, as I used to like calling him.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. So I would definitely recommend you see the Doctor Strange movie because, there's a certain group in it, and it's kind of interesting what happens, but. That's why I kind of want you to see it because I want to know what you think.
You know what? I'll try and get to see it this week because I'm dying to see it. I was thinking about it today, saying that's the first movie in a long time I didn't see on day one.
Yeah, I thought you would have seen it on day one. I went to a cinema, a really nice cinema in Bath. Like it's the nicest cinema I've ever been to in my life.
Yeah,
and there wasn't anyone in it other than me and Jem, or Jem and
that's
us.
the best.
It was, honestly. I was like, wow. It was great. Like, I was expecting people to come in the last minute or something like that because the viewing was 10 o'clock in the morning. And it was just like, no one else came in. I was like, great.
I love that when you're in the cinema and there's no one left or right or in front of you, and you go, okay, and the movie starts and you're going, yes, I got away with it. No one's beside me. And 2 seconds later, someone comes to sit beside you and like, for God's sake. Hey, Lego Fonzie. He says, hey, hello, folks. Foolin says, means you need a lot of work. Then they're the hyper dogs, need a lot of walks and using their mind. So a jigsaw puzzle and a treadmill will do them basically.
Yeah, or a hard wordle. That'll sort them out, eh, Barry?
Yeah. I told my friend Bucket that I would do this, so I want to do it now. So I want to say happy birthday to the twins. I want to say happy birthday to the twins, Tig and Avi. It's their birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday to you guys. Have a great day, and hope your mom and dad spoil you. Enjoy it. So Richard says, favorite Scandinavian death metal band. Scandinavian death metal. ABBA. I can't even remember. Can't remember any of their names. I know there was one band that Bam Margera used to hang around with, and I can't remember the name of them, but they were pretty good. What was their name?
I'll tell you who's at the O2 this week. Europe were playing there.
Oh, really?
Final countdown. It was wicked.
What was their bloody name? I can't remember, but I think this particular band, Greg, were blamed for lots of churches in Norway being set on fire. I don't know.
Really? Why would people go and burn churches?
I don't know. It's the usual thing. They think rock music or metal is the devil's music, but they freaked out when Elvis used to thrust his pelvis as well. Andrew, I forgot to say hi to Andrew earlier on. Andrew Phillips, hi, how's it going? I saw you earlier. Forgot to say hello. I traditionally like DC better from my childhood, but Marvel has made unbelievable movies and their stories are great.
They are. They are really, really good. Oh, I tell you what, as well. I kind of think that that's the way Star Wars is going to be going as well. And especially with the TV series. I mean, there's so much crossover in those TV series. It's ridiculous. But I tell you what's good, that I think is going to be really good when it comes out, is that new Star Wars show that's coming out in November, I think it is. and it's based on the guy from Rogue One. I can't remember his blooming name now. It's just like one. Sorry,
I read it yesterday, and I can't remember his name.
It's got one singular name.
It begins with C, doesn't it? Like Carissidin or something, is it?
I'm not sure it begins with C. I think it was J.
I can't remember.
Let's have a look. Okay, got a picture of him here, which is good. He is called. No, it's not that. It is not that one. It is called. No, it's not that one. They talk about lots about the Mandalorian. It is, for the love of COD. Notice what I did there? Love of COD. Andor. It's not C. It's not anything we thought it was. Of course it wouldn't be, folks. Yeah, Andor. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Going back to the old kind of proper old Rebels.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get some figures out of that, because one of my favorite ever waves from Star Wars, Lego Star Wars, that is, folks, was Rogue One.
Yeah. I should have bought more.
Right.
Should have bought more.
Unbelievably, I've built another one.
You're gonna have so much fun with that train. I have two of them. I need to get two more, but I've two of them, and I took the engine out of it and I put it into my Christmas train, and we had that going around the tree at Christmas, and it was awesome. Yeah, so it's fun.
I love the fact they still use the magnets. I used to have my first ever train set. I'm pretty sure that it used magnets. Well, at least I had a load of magnets when I was a kid anyway. It's really cool, man. Love it. Trains is something I've been holding back on, but I'm going to sort of go with it now.
Yeah, once you stop, you can't go back.
Brickstage is saying that was painful. What was that?
His hemorrhoids.
You constipated, Brickstage, yeah. Constipation and hemorrhoids are a bad combination, dude. They really are.
Who's your favorite Star Wars character?
Mine's easy. Count Dooku.
Count Dooku. I don't know.
Who's yours, Si? Yoda?
I don't know if I have a favorite. You know me, I'd pick out about 17 different things. I really like Anakin, and I like Anakin because he has a really good backstory. A kid conceived by the Force. He was supposed to be the chosen one, but he did what they thought he was going to do, but in a different way. He ended up bringing a type of peace at that time to the galaxy, but he was a kid. He was a slave. He was manipulated from the time he was born. Basically, he had a tragic love affair with his wife. He was, it's a brilliant story. And the actor, the older guy the younger guy was a good actor too. I don't know why he got so much grief, but the older guy is such a good character. And that brings me back to what we were talking about earlier on, right? Who were all the people in the kind of room Palpatine was in?
Oh, they're all these the people. They're like priests and chancellors and stuff like that. They are.
Yeah. So it was, and the other thing, when he opened up the skylight, there was a raging battle right above him, but not once did any of those bloody ships fall in to where him and Rey were fighting and everything else. Is like, what the hell? And then, do you get the impression that Rey kind of, it obviously fancies Kylo Ren and he fancies her, but then you have Finn fancying kind of Rey, and then Rose fancies Finn, and it's like, what's going on? And it was all, I was just so confused.
They did kiss though, didn't they? They did kiss. So
Kylo Ren,
yeah, there was definitely romance there. Finn just basically had false powers, but for some reason, I don't know why, he just wouldn't tell her. But the thing is that what I think is a conversation that I've not heard many people ever talk about is...
I think I know where you're going.
Where do you think I'm going to go?
Why did we not hear anything about Palpatine's son, who should have had the Force? Who, well, because
No. Along those lines, right? Along those lines, and Craig's quite right. He says that's why I'm on London Calling. It's a requirement by social services, Barry. I am their carer. Can you imagine that? No, this is the thing, right? This is the thing, folks. Right? Uncle Owen. Ever wondered why Uncle Owen's called Uncle Owen?
oh my God, he should have been
Because-
just his brother Owen.
He's Anakin's half brother. No, he's Anakin's half brother, right? Because they got the same mum. Think back at the Clone Wars, right? Anakin's mum met another geezer. That's Uncle Owen's father.
Yeah.
They had a child, Uncle Owen. He met Anakin because his mum got taken away by the Tuscans, right? And he goes, that makes us half brothers. I'm like, hello, hold on a minute. It's a bit like you get twins or something like that. One of them gets all the looks, gets all the good looks, and the other one gets the brains. Well, Anakin got all the force powers, the midichlorians, and all that lot. But no one ever seen poor old Owen. So Uncle Owen, is going to be having a bit of a to-do in the new Kenobi show. I'm thinking, could you kind of use a bit of force ability or something like that? Never know, folks. It could happen. Let's wait and see. But yeah, we will see.
Interesting.
Of course, Anakin never had a father. Apparently, he just kind of he was
born of the
immaculate,
Force.
yeah, immaculate something or other.
Conception.
Exactly. It's a Madonna album, that, isn't it? Greatest hits.
That's the one, Immaculate Collection.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Silly me.
But yeah, that's what I love about those movies. There's so much to think about. Like, do you know what I mean? I always end up watching them and I think about them all day. What if this and why is that? And oh my God, this and everything.
I know they are. Their biological mother is the same person, Mikey.
I wonder who was the mother of Palpatine's son. And again, why did we never hear about him? Why? Surely he must have had force powers as well. Or maybe he chose not to use them. But I don't know. It was just all a bit strange. It was like some of that movie.
That was the thing that ruined that film, is that they put Palpatine in it. That was the problem. Palpatine should have been in the first one, or there should have been sort of a remnants of Palpatine in it, and then that kind of should have grown in the second movie, but they went full out. Palpatine is alive and kicking, and he had this ridiculous armada that got wiped out pretty quick.
Yeah. They all relied on this stupid tower, and then all of a sudden, I would just shut it down and use it on the main ship. Why don't you just do that in the first place? And why does it have to come to life and then go dead? And look, they've turned it off. It's gone all dead now. It's on that ship. Come on. Yeah. I still think that it would have been brilliant for Rey for them to make her go to the dark side and then the next movie or whatever. I don't know, but I would have loved to have seen her to be the Empress.
I think we should have had an Empress. That would have been so cool, right?
Yeah.
And Ben come back to the light side thinking, oh, hold on a minute. No, this is totally wrong. And that's it. I was in bits. I will admit I was in bits when he turned around and Harrison Ford was there.
That was pretty sad.
I was a sniveling wreck over that scene. I really was.
It was sad.
Craig saying he gives up. Why is he saying that? So step brother, so Luke's step uncle. Uncle Owen. But that's what I mean. But they come from the same mother, so presumably, she's a bit all au fait with the mini-chlorians. There was no bloodline there. There they are. That's his. As far as I'm aware, Anakin's mother is the mother to Owen.
No, actually, no, because she was bought by. She was working for Watto, and then Watto sold her to Uncle Owen's dad.
Yes, they had a baby. That baby was called Uncle Owen.
So it would have happened. Yeah, would have have to have happened over
everyone's
what? It
gonna
would
be
have been
Googling
about.
this.
Would that be
Everyone's gonna
10
be Googling
years?
this now.
Would they be about 10 years away from Tatooine then?
I think so. Yeah, let's have a look.
Because a lot
Barry's kicking off.
Oh, what's he giving out about?
Not the same mother. Oh, they say, but he's Anakin.
They couldn't be the same mother because when they went to when Anakin went back, it looked like they were the same age-ish, right?
Yeah.
But Anakin was about 6 when he was working for Watto.
Yeah.
So
I still say that don't believe the internet, folks. Honestly, don't believe the internet. They absolutely are from the same mum. Honestly,
because didn't he say that he actually remarried Anakin's mum?
Yeah, and he heard that she was kind of one with the Force, and the Force was one with her. So he thought, right, okay, we'll have a baby, and decided to give it and call it Owen. I mean, they thought at first they were actually call him Michael Owen, but they said, "Oh, we can't use that name because that's a Liverpool footballer's name." That one.
Oh Jesus!
They called him Uncle Owen.
Oh, Greg, you crack me up. But yeah, we've got the trailer. I know I didn't watch the trailer because I started to watch it and I was like, no, it's a trailer. She-Hulk, which would be pretty cool.
That's looking good, that is. I was saying that I saw an advert for it like 3 months ago, so I don't know if we're getting more of it. But I saw a picture of the legs, and I don't know why, but instantly I thought of Wicked, the musical. Oh, Bazza, he's having a breakdown out there. He is.
Who is?
Bazza.
Oh, Barry. E.T. was Yoda's dad.
Barry's never asked to do. Barry, you don't know anything about Star Wars, do you? It's all fish for you. It's all fish and castle.
Fish and castles.
I bet he's one of these blokes that has a little castle in his fish tank.
I think that's kind of traditional, isn't it?
I think so. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't keep goldfish. Foolin's got a goldfish, hasn't he?
I am not sure. I'm sure his cat would eat it.
He definitely has. I bet he's got like perch or something like that.
Perch. Oh my God.
Foolin says, Craig, we need to let them have it on Friday.
Say what?
Foolin's he's tap on Google at the moment. What other Owens do we like? Do we know any other famous Owens?
Owen. I'm sure there has to be, shouldn't there?
Owen. Anyone know any other famous Owens?
No, I don't know. God, I'm thirsty. Okay, have that.
Who would want to be? I tell you, I want to know out there in the chat. Who would want to be a moisture farmer? Ooh. What about you, Si? Imagine that someone says, "So, Si O'Connor, what do you do?" And you say, "I'm a Lego YouTuber," and they say, "No, what do you really do?" So, "Oh, okay, I'm a moisture farmer."
I'm a moisture farmer.
Yeah, and they say, "What is it? What does that mean? What do you do?" Well,
I farm the moist.
Yeah, I generate moist and.
Ooh, misses. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's a hard job, but you just turn on those machines and it takes the moisture out of the air, and it's
you basically hire someone with the force, don't you? That's all it is. Someone who's good with the force powers. Kicks them off. Owen Wilson. Who's Owen Wilson, Mikey? Owen Wilson. That could be anyone. Yeah. Owen Flanders. There we go. That's a famous Owen. No one's heard of him. Sid Owen.
Sid Owen, that's a good one.
Sid Owen. God blow me, big stage fellas. You go back there. That's a dirty job, LBB. What's a dirty job? Oh, he's saying it's a dirty job. I say it's a damp job, isn't it? A lot damp. Can I say?
Damp job.
Yeah, damp.
Hey, so anybody just joining, don't forget to hit the like button. Take part in the poll. We're going to end the poll soon, I think, aren't we, Greg?
Well, I think so, because we kind of finish off around now, Si. So,
yes, we're going to finish up soon. So get your last votes in. And Nicole is saying, why is it such a controversial question? Who owns Mother Was? Isn't it usually the question who the father is? The mother usually quite obvious to figure out, isn't it? You can always figure out who the mother is, but apparently it was an immaculate conception. So
yeah,
no one
there was no father. That was
no
it.
dad,
There was no father. I mean,
it means that the force must be able to think and communicate with itself and going, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you're the next one to have a baby.
exactly, yeah.
It.
That's it. Whether you're male or female, it could happen. You know, I mean, you don't know. I mean, Barry did a video, didn't he? Barry did a video recently of some strange animal being milked by Luke. Did you see that one?
Yeah. Oh my god, that was gross. That was on actually. Yeah,
I know. And for all we knew, he could have been milking the force out of that creature. You don't know. It could, like false milk. How about that, folks? There we go. It's a new brand of milk.
It was on the ancient island, wasn't it?
Yeah, low in fat, high in midichlorians. Just playing. You know, think of the fiber.
I'm going to help the pool.
That will help with Craig's constipation. That will. All that fiber. That's what you need, Craig. Fiber.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for everyone joining tonight in the conversation and the revelation that Uncle Owen is Anakin's blood relative. So I appreciate that, folks. Thank you for that.
We have to resist the poll as well. It's low poll today because I forgot to put it on earlier. So 41 votes today. The question was, are you accepting phase? I forgot to put the 2 in. Brilliant, typical. Phase 2, Cody. Who? 41% people said yes. 36. No. 21 was the.
Yeah, that's why I put who, because I didn't know what a phase Cody was. So.
Yeah, we'll see. It was last minute. Who cares? So we're going to wind it down now. Greg, what's coming up in your channel, please?
What's coming up on my channel, folks? You know, I've had a couple of weeks off, it feels like, and I feel quite chilled out about it. Quite different when it comes to work, mind you. But there we go. Coming up this Friday, folks, London Calling 120. Got a load of guests on. We're going to be talking about all sorts of things. We will. Looking forward to it. We'll find out on the night what we chat about. I might create another one of those groups and then just throw everyone in it and just say, what do you fancy talking about? One thing we'll be talking about, of course, is the aftermath of Ulysses and the Bricklink designer programs. We'll be chatting about that. That's going to be good. And we talk about anything else that comes up. I reckon Friday we're going to get the revelation that Castle's coming out. You never know. That's what people are saying. That's what Barry's hoping for. I think all I keep seeing from Barry is he wants to know about when the new Castle stuff's going to be coming out. So that's going to be quite cool, isn't it? Fooling with Bricks is saying they call themselves Star Wars fans. There we go. We are Star Wars fans. We know the real Star Wars. Don't you worry about that, Fooling.
Sid Owen was definitely his dad.
Yep. Sid Owen was that? Yeah. He goes, "Oh, I'll get you back there," and he goes, "Rah, rah, rah, rah." That was it. You see. And then coming up next week, of course, the backlog will be on my channel, and I'm getting some parts together actually. Maybe I'll do a video over the weekend of when's the new Kenobi program coming out? That's still a couple of weeks away yet.
27th, I think.
Oh, that's a couple of Fridays away. Okay, so I've got a special video coming out about that. Or better, but I hope I get the facts right on that one, Si.
Yeah. No, don't get the facts wrong and then wind people up and they'll freak out.
And I know I like triggering. Bazza. He's there at Ogo. Yoda and ET, my personal fave. What do you mean your personal fave? I thought you into Barry. You love a bit of the old Grogu. And Grogu's pretty cool as well, actually. He's pretty useless, but he's pretty cool as well.
Oh, poor Grogu.
He is useless, though, isn't he? That's what I like. When I say useless, he's very vulnerable. But anyway, I've enjoyed building these trains tonight, or the carriages. I'm going to do a member stream, the Greater Londoner member stream on Saturday, Si, kicking off at 4 p.m., folks, where I'll build the front of it. Probably it'd take me 10 minutes. These things took no time at all. I did enjoy them, and I bought a couple of these as well. So maybe I'll do a super long one, and I'm going to put the track over here. And I might have time to do the track on Sunday or Saturday before the stream. We'll see. Anyway, it'd just be good to hanging out with the members of the London Bridge Bricks clan, including yourself, Si, of course.
Yeah.
And on that note, Si O'Connor, what's coming up from your lovely channel?
Well, I've got a video coming out tomorrow. Lego sent me some free stuff, so I want to show you all what's in the box. We're getting into plastic plants, so there'll be a video about plastic plants made from Lego. So yeah, plastic pants, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And you can make them into a mankini if you want to as well. So they're pretty cool. So stay tuned to that.
Really?
And yeah,
does that use the snot technique, Si? Because I wouldn't want to get scratched or grated, as the term might be for that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's lots of nice slope pieces as well. You need a good slope for your snot.
Very comfy, Si. I'm liking that. Ergonomic. Nice.
So just keep an eye out and you can check out Greg's social channels, check out my social channels, and just keep an eye out for us. I'll be back on Friday with Greg on his channel, which will be awesome, and then next Friday I'll be over on Greg's channel for the backlog. And so great to have everybody here. I do want to say thank you to Mikey J, Oldendorf, Jacob 3 times, and Mikey and Ollendorf, Jacob, thank you all for your donations today. It was a good laugh. You guys rock, and we couldn't do this without you guys and all of your support.
Hang in there, Si. Hang in there, mate. You need your internet to hang in there.
Yeah. It's the bloody sharing that everyone's doing in the house. Get off the internet. So I don't know where I was saying, but I say goodbye to everybody. Brickstage Pass, Lorraine, all the Kilkennys that were watching today, Chris, Barry, Mikey, Mrs. Mikey, who else? We had a good few people in. Rich, Magic Cooper was in earlier. Axel, Matt from
Sid Owen, he was in there.
Sid Owen, Michael Owen, everyone from Dumb and Dumber. That is it from us, Michael Owen. That's it today. I'm trying to say goodbye. When I go, it take ages going. Greg is hurry up. When I was trying to say goodbye, he's like Michael Owen.
This is too much fun. This is too much fun.
Oh, Tina was here as well. Anyway, goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.
I'll see you on Friday, everyone. Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Oh no.